Tony Hawk's Pro Skater HD. I picked this game up from Steam not too long ago, and I started playing it, and I was really happy, and I was really sad with what I got. What you pay for is a game that is coming back from the ages of the N64 and the ages of the PS1, because back when Tony Hawk first started making out these PS1 or N64 games, and they were amazing. You had a list of skaters you can choose, a list of levels, and you had some kind of objectives. Like you can collect skate, or you can get it used to be a DVD, it used to be a VHS tape of some sort, but that was in Tony Hawk 2, and now they replaced it with DVDs. You collect things, basically, you get enough points to get a certain score. You do objectives like grind a certain amount of half pipes or go over a certain amount of gaps while doing a certain trick. It's fun. Like, it gave you objective to the possible 2 minutes you get out of it. The problem with it is, it's hard to say. I mean, the game is so good back in its time. I mean, first off, the HD kind of had a problem. Like, for example, here, I have this massive bug here where I'm stuck in this mute invert for the majority of the game. Like, if I didn't pause eventually, Tony Hawk would still be holding himself up, suspended in time, rocking. Like, his right arm right now, it's probably so strong. 40 years pro gives you the ability to hold your mute invert for about 2 minutes. I don't even... Back on topic, though. Outlining what's good about this game, it looks amazing. If you had played this game for a lot when you were younger, this nostalgia will hit you like a brick. The only thing that takes down modern games is nostalgia. Nostalgia is the strongest thing in gaming. I mean, when they remade Tony Hawk, people were like, "Oh, Tony Hawk, I love this game." I was in my college classroom, and then I was on Steam, and I looked at this game and forgot behind me. It's like, "Oh my God, they made a new one." I'm like, "No, dude, they remade the first and second game into one game with HD graphics." He's like, "No way." I showed it to him, and his mind was absolutely blown. Next day, he said he played it, and he said he loved the game. And nostalgia is a very strong factor in video gaming. And mind you, newer games coming out have to deal with this because they have to try and create a game that will be remembered later on, so they can have their own, they can have their own nostalgic feels for gamers down the road. But back on track here, Tony Hawk Pro Skater HD looks amazing, and it's the old game. You can ollie like 8 feet in the air. You can chain these tricks together to get a ridiculous amount of points. You can have like a 35 trick kind of line of moves, giving you like 100k of score, and you feel pretty proud of yourself. It's a balancing game, but the problem with this game is that it had so much potential, but they dropped so much. And what I mean is, if anyone's played this game before, you had the ability to you can do the single player, which gave you 2 minutes of time, and then you just do the objectives. The objectives then that they gave you, and you can get your next level. The problem with this is that they dropped out Free Ride. They dropped out the Park Editor from Tony Hawk 2. They dropped out many skaters that we all love. Like, I used to play Bucky Elastic a lot. He's no longer there, and I was really sad. I don't know why fully they would drop this out. I mean, a multiplayer option with this game would be amazing. The ability to make your own parks would be amazing. The ability to have mods in this would be, absolutely astronomical. Can you imagine Tony Hawk in Skyrim, or Tony Hawk in Minecraft, or like Favela and like Modern Warfare? Could you imagine just having a skate game in those games as a mod? It'd be amazing, and it just makes me completely sad that they decided to not have it like that. I don't know. I just really wish that they would realize that this game could have so much more if they applied themselves a bit more to it. Overall, this game is about I think it was like $10 on Steam, and just for $10 is not, it's pretty good. I wish they had more to it, but you do get your money's worth, and I would definitely recommend anyone to buy Tony Hawk's Pro Skater HD as for my first impressions about the game. I won't make an actual review on this game because one, I kind of did it right now, and two, it's not that big of it's not a huge game to really put in an actual review in. So instead, you get my first impressions. So thanks for watching, and please, buy Tony Hawk and enjoy the ridiculous amount of ad placement. And also, Tony Hawk's son Riley Hawk is in this game. And there's also a 13-year-old kid in this game, and he's overpowered and really good to use. So thanks for watching.